Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And off we go from Minneapolis. This return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Diving forward, and he makes the catch.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 41. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
Pennick's working from the gun. He puts some power on a deep one left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Holmes now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Back-to-back carries here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Third down. Here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
From the 43. Fits it through the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. They'll set up here for the point after. Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down. We'll see what the business is with this penalty flag. This could be coming back. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Penix here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Penix facing a third and long. Buys time, rolling right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Bears football. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be second and 1. Out of the pistol, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Williams from the gun. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he's able to take this one down to the 25. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Chicago first down.
And the Bears first down.
That's the end of our...
The end of the first quarter with the score.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense up to the line fast. Off the play fake, Williams. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. QB sneak coming. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, a bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Completed over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings face a 4-point deficit. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Holmes now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Rocky's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Man in motion here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Working quickly here. Williams to throw on 1st. Hits him on the in route. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Working from the gun, Williams. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be second down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Throwing again on second, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up second and 5. Sending a receiver left. From the 26 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. Now here's Williams. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. From his own end zone, here we go. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing it just before halftime. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Williams hits his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 47. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down, here's Williams. Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down. Williams from the gun. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has his man, it's a doozy. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense up to the line fast. Option design here. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 25 on second down. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe it.
And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. He'll take this at the 10. And look at this return. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 16-point ball game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. Kickoff taken at the 13. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Play action. Here's Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete out to the right. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
That one's complete, right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. And again, it's Penix. Finds his back complete. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Penix here from the gun. He's on the move. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what? Everybody loves a good lateral, right? They're great in the Turkey Bowl. They're great in the backyard growing up as kids. They're great on the hook and ladder. But in execution, they're incredibly risky. There's a reason you so rarely see them in the NFL. It's because they are a prime opportunity for a fumble and an easy recover for the defense.
We have an injured player out there now, and it's DJ Moore who's being looked at after being shaken up. Second down now, 7 to go. They kick the running back in motion. From the 32. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, Williams. Completed here to Komet. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That's caught at the 4. And in for the Chicago touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say, it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Throwing the out route complete. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for two. He's throwing for it. And he's in. The two-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a two-score game. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a two-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again and again and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Simple dive up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Only 1 quarter remain. Second down now, 7 to go. Right up the gut. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Chicago. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears stretch the lead to 23. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Has his man. It's Mixon. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, here's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 28-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down, it's Penix. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! They'll get 18 yards there. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Penix. Getting out to his left. Pass caught by Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing it again here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Desperation time here on fourth. Chased out to his right. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive we all thought it stalled out is going to carry on. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Rolling left by. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. Michael Penix Jr. the touchdown. His third total score this game. He's dropping back to throw. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for two, but it doesn't work out. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Hand off to the back. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's completed right side. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.